Donald Trump wants to bomb Iran right now, but his own Republican senator Rand Paul says that United States should not intervene in other countries' matter. Now, this guy is not trying to raise bait Republicans. He's not looking for some clickbaity news headlines. He actually has a valid take. He says that whenever a foreign country is trying to bomb your own country, even though the Iranian protesters are against their supreme leader right now, if they see that a foreign country is trying to intervene in their internal politics, they are going to stand together to fight the American power. This same principle you should apply in your own life. When your external life is falling apart, when every girl is rejecting you from the outside, you should dive into your own depth of consciousness because that is where you will find your true power. Most men think that they need a lot of money, looks, status, social skills in order to attract beautiful women in their life. But they do not understand the power of their own consciousness, the power of their imagination, how powerful and wise their subconscious mind is in controlling their external physical reality. If you can just mentally see the girl that you desire is already in your arms and she is already complimenting you, saying things like, "Oh my God, you're so amazing," and you can believe in this imaginal act, then whatever you have imagined will actually happen in your physical reality. And I understood this during COVID lockdown. At this time, I was dealing with anxiety, panic attacks, depression, and some days I felt like I just did not want to exist in the world anymore. I felt like my whole life was already predetermined by my past traumatic experiences and genetics. But by complete accident, I found this book called The Biology of Belief. This book introduced me to an idea that my emotional state is always either upregulating or downregulating my genetic expression, which means my body, my biology is subject to my own mind. When I learned this information, I immersed myself in the study of mind body connection. And all the experts of mind body connection were telling me the exact same thing, which is my mind not only influences my body, but it is actually influencing my whole physical reality. The life circumstances, the life events, life situations, people that come in my life are all getting influenced by my own mental activities. This idea was not just interesting to me, it could actually explain my whole life because when I looked back, whenever I was drowning in the emotion of negativity or guilt for a sustained period of time, all of a sudden my life went to crap. Relationships started to become chaotic. People used to treat me bad, and life felt like one big problem after another. Conversely, when I used to feel happier, confident, light, life used to feel easy. Relationships flowered and people used to be nice towards me. So this was not coincidence, this was not random. I figured that whatever goes on inside of my own internal world of thoughts and feelings always shows up in my external world. When I understood this, I stopped going out in order to cold approach women and attract them. I stopped reading all these weird psychology books in order to fix my mental health issues. Instead, I simply learned how to change my inner world. I learned how to meditate correctly. And when I did that, all these annoying mental health issues started to lose their grip on me, and my dating life became effortlessly easy. So, when you hear the word meditation, you do not have to think of some guy who is living at the top of Himalayas, wearing some yellow robes, doing some hand mudras, and just breathing. Meditation is just a way to dive deep into your consciousness. Use your imagination and emotions wisely so that you can control your physical reality. Let me tell you an uncomfortable fact. There are three levels of men in our world. The first level is what I like to call the uninitiate NPC. This guy does not know how powerful his imagination and emotion is in terms of controlling his life circumstances, events, and situations. He thinks that looks, money, status, social skills are required in order to attract women in his life. And this is why his dating life sucks forever. The sad part is most men never ascend from this level to level 2. However, if life decides to initiate this guy, maybe by exposing him to these kinds of videos, then he has a chance to ascend to level 2. The level 2 man is what I like to call the awakening creator, because he now starts to awaken to the fact that his imagination and emotion is always controlling his physical reality. So he learns how to meditate so that he can dive deep into his consciousness. He learns how to visualize wonderful things happening to him. He learns how to feel the elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, victory, satisfaction, and thrill. But after he opens his eyes, after his meditation session is over, he immediately falls back into desperation. He immediately starts to check his phone to see if that girl has texted him back or not. But there is third level of men, and this is where you should aspire towards. This level is what I like to call the master alchemist. This guy knows that feeling is the secret. He has learned the art of Yoga Nidra. If you do not know what Yoga Nidra is, it is a process where you guide your attention through your body parts one by one until you achieve a state of relaxation. Your breathing rate starts slowing down, your brain waves start slowing down, you get an access to your subconscious mind, you are connected to the generous eternal present moment. The master alchemist knows how to provide all the sensory vividness to his imaginal act. He can visualize that the girls he wants are already in his life. They are already complimenting him. They are already touching him. He can even smell the perfume on these beautiful women's bodies inside of his own mental drama. His brain starts to believe that all these wonderful things are happening to him in real time. He has a disciplined attention, so he can mentally rehearse this imaginal act over and over again until he starts to bathe in the feelings of joy, gratitude, satisfaction, and victory. The best part is, after he opens his eyes and his meditation session is over, he is not desperate for his outcome. He simply lets go. He lets the world reshuffle itself until whatever he has visualized actually starts to materialize in his physical reality. He confidently expects that whatever he has imagined and felt to be real must happen in his life. Now, if you're listening up to this point, you belong to one of two categories of guys. The first guy understands all of this video intellectually, but he goes back to his life and repeats the same old pattern. But the second guy wants his nervous system to get a feel of what it is like to become a master alchemist. If you're the second guy, listen to me carefully. I have created something called the emotion pill, not as content, not as motivation, but as a guided meditation experience. This experience is going to put you into the exact state that I have been describing. You will notice that your body has relaxed completely, your breathing rate has slowed down, your analytical, chattering brain has stepped aside, and you will notice that you are able to generate all these elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, satisfaction, victory, thrill without any effort. And most importantly, you are going to come out of this meditation experience feeling completely whole and satisfied and complete, not desperate. Because only this feeling of completeness and satisfaction is going to rearrange your reality completely. Now, I have kept this experience paid on purpose because free information is just going to create a lot of spectators. But a paid experience is going to create true transformation. The access to this 6-minute guided meditation experience is $100. So if you want emotion pill, just send me a text in the Gmail that is present in the pinned comment section. Just write me emotion pill and I will provide it. Now, I also have a one-to-one personalized premium coaching offer for a few men who are serious about leveling up their dating life in the fastest rate possible. Now, these men have already gotten some sort of monetary success in their life. They are already familiar with all these cold approach tactics. They have already applied all the superficial advice that society likes to give to men. Go out, cold approach women, just upgrade your confidence, just upgrade your social skills. But they have come to realize that real attraction can only happen if you touch the depth of your consciousness. So, if you want to work with your subconscious mind, your imagination, your attention, and your emotions so that you can change your self concept at a root level, and you want to make attraction natural and effortless, this coaching is for you. Send me a text in the Gmail that is present in the description and pinned comment section, and we will get started real fast.